All right, should we just get started? Right into it? Episode 5, Rebel and Chill. Special features featuring Matt from Fidel Gastros. It's been quite an array of emotions. My mom made a special guest feature in the last episode. She was a guest. Rita was a guest on the show, and she took up about an hour of our time, but it was amazing. So she totally forgot. I showed it to her the other day. We were at lunch at her house. I go, Mom, like, people really dug you on the show the other day. And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, no. Like, I even have you on camera agreeing to be. So she's watching, she goes, I don't remember any of this conversation. It was 45 minutes long. I don't expect you to remember much of it. Rolling. Episode 5. I didn't know what it was until we looked at the synopsis. Thank goodness for a synopsis that it can take your life and boil it down into 2 lines. It's a busy week for Matt when Toronto's annual film festival arrives and he's booked for a gig while juggling other pop-ups. How did he do it? How did he do it? He didn't. He failed. He failed hard. I think this is the one where I get the point of sale system for the truck. I was just doing everything by paper, like handwritten, and there was no system. I remember keeping, this is so true. So the first time I had to go visit my accountant after like the first summer of food trucking, I kept every order that I'd ever handwritten in a lunch container under my bed. So I showed up to his office with like 40 containers. He thought I brought lunch for the office. Like, oh no, it's receipts. And they were covered in sauce. It was a mess. And then he fired me. Shall we get rolling? Okay, episode 5, and play.
Give me a break. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, give me a break, guys. Give me a break. Toronto International Film Festival. Oh, look at that. Who are those people? Are they real celebrities? How did we get them? Is that real? Did we just pull stock footage of celebrities walking on red carpets? I don't think they signed a release form. Yeah, I just pause for a second. I remember that day so specifically filming, putting that shirt on, being like, I don't think this is my shirt. This is a really baggy shirt. And the whole time we were filming that day, I was like, I'm wearing someone else's shirt. I don't know whose shirt it is. To this day, it's a mystery, unsolved, but look how baggy this shirt is. I don't know.
Justin Bieber sandwich. What would you put in that? Peanut butter and Smarties. Peanut butter and Smarties. Perfect.
I think that's accurate. Justin Bieber's finding God right now. Did you guys know this? He's taking a 4-year hiatus to find God. It's like a bachelor degree. It's an undergrad in God.
Gotta love the Drake.
Love the Drake. That's one of my favorite Seinfeld lines. Love the Drake. Gotta love the Drake. That's a Seinfeld quote. So they have a friend whose last name is Drake, but they refer to him as the Drake. And the Drake throws a housewarming party, and they all want to buy him the best housewarming gift because they all love the Drake. But then something happens, and then at the end of the episode, they're like, hate the Drake, hate the Drake. Any Seinfeld fans out there know anything what I'm saying? No? Anyone? Anyone?
Get some rest. No, forget that.
No? Get some rest.
TIFF party at the Drake Hotel, and then the other one is a curbside service in front of the Bloor Street Cinema. So.
All right, so that was super controversial because the city of Toronto, at least at that time, had no curbside service for food trucks. So there was like a temporary bylaw that they passed that allowed the truck to kind of park on the side of the road. And more on that when we get to it.
There's receipts coming in.
This was a real problem. It's funny because like we would take real problems that were happening and like just kind of highlight them and put them into the narrative. Because like it was becoming a joke, like all the receipts that I had.
Yeah, but it looks really good though, guys. It looks like we've sold a lot of sandwiches. You can see these stacks of these.
Like I wouldn't actually say that. Like that, I would never sound that dumb. Like I know I'm saying it, I know the words are coming out of my mouth, but methinks that line was fed to me. I really want to just show up to the bank with a stack of receipts.
I think they have like a pre-meeting before we have a meeting.
That I still believe. Gentile without a beard. So that's Rob Gentile. He is a great friend and one of the best chefs in the city of Toronto right now. He's got like, I don't know, four restaurants. And he's a beauty. That was actually the first day we met, but now we're really good buddies. I mean, obviously, when you say it out loud like that, Rob, it sounds ridiculous. Yes, I don't have a computer system. Yeah, it is. It's like borderline insulting that I had to, this was turned into a whole scene. I don't remember it being this hard to convince me. No, but what I'm saying is like, but I'm pretty sure I agreed with the necessary step. Like, I don't think I was like against it by any means. But they were like, Matt, you need to be the antagonist in this episode. Oh, there she is. Okay. So this truck, the old truck, we'll call her the original, had its service window on the driver's side. So that would be the left side of the truck. 98% of food trucks have the service window on the passenger side, which is the right-hand side of the truck. So that way, if you were doing curbside service, you're driving the side of the road, you just pull over, open up your window, and you can sell to the public. Because I'm on the driver's side, I had to come, I remember this, I'm on Bloor Street, which is, if you're not from Toronto, a very busy street. I had to pull, come around the opposite direction, so I had to go past where we were going, pull into oncoming traffic, and then parallel park on the wrong side of the road into my spot. And it's like, whenever you do things like that, that's it. Your energy, your juju is already set up for you. And I was like, I was already stressed out. We didn't even set up yet.
But if you're not organized, then busy is useless.
That's one of my big things now, is you don't open and you don't take an order until you're ready. I don't care how many people are waiting in line. I think back then I used to get like really anxious if I would see a line starting to form before we open. So I would just start taking orders even though we weren't ready to take them yet. And I think that was the wrong approach. Total wrong approach.
Let's eat, I'm starving. I didn't bring breakfast. But there's barbecue sauce and coffee grinds all over this stuff.
He was so thrown off by that comment. And you know, and Touch Bistro is the point of sale system we used on the truck. We use it at our restaurant. They're great. Alex is great. He's really grown his company. It's quite a remarkable place.
Because the wind comes by reports and statistics, and it sounds like a lot of work. I just want to sell sandwiches. Like, I need to know that they.
I don't like that line. Makes me sound like I don't give a shit about company.
Touch Bistro, I'm
It's
actually
like,
making.
I'm the sandwich guy.
Heard about the POS system. For now.
I noticed this vein in my neck.
Come back to it at another
Has anyone else noticed this vein in my neck?
back to the kitchen and start prepping for the
It's like on this side. Anyways, it's concerning. It looks like it shouldn't be there.
bit of rapini, and then on top of the rapini, we're gonna do a limoncello aioli.
A limoncello aioli. I don't remember doing that. It seems weird.
Sauteed in garlic. So either just do one or the other, but if you do both steps,
I think the lemon aioli would have been more than sufficient. Instead of pulling the pork, I probably would have roasted it more like a porchetta. Instead of a tomato sauce, just do like blistered tomatoes. I would still do the rapini. I would forego the lemon aioli or limoncello aioli. That seemed weird. See what happens when you're on no sleep? You just come up with weird shit that doesn't work. Sometimes it's weird shit and it does work, but pad thai fries, or French fry pad thai. That worked. That worked out well for us.
just makes me feel like a liar.
Don't be, although I'm pushing that. Pushing a hot box across the street, over some streetcar tracks like it's no one's business.
Hopefully everything works out.
Apparently I'm just praying a lot of the times.
Just do it right now. Yeah. Go, go, go.
Ralphie. I love Ralph. He's one of my dearest friends. I worked with Ralph in kitchens for years. Yeah, so I've known him for years. When I told him what we were doing, he was totally down to help out. And he was so experienced, so that he loved that I had like the new take on the food biz, but he had like that tried, tested, and true, like this will work because I've done it for years that way. So it was a good balance between Ralph and I. How cute those little sliders are, huh? Cute little sandwiches. Oh, the golden Elvis. You know how many Elvis busts I've broken? 8. I've broken 8 Elvis busts. Okay, see that little bleach mark right there? That's how you know that's the original shirt. That's the first shirt I got. I wore that thing into oblivion. But you know it's the original shirt in the show if you see that little double bleach mark. I think it's because I used to wash the dishes in my mom's basement and I got a little bleach on the upper collar.
Have them both happen at the same time. Mesh those two worlds together. It's unbelievable. You know, it's just a
The Drake Hotel's always been so supportive of us too since day one. Like, you would think a restaurant would be like, no, I don't want another food company in our space selling food. I think I've done like 7 events at the Drake. They're so collaborative, which is awesome. Yeah, you're right, man. It's not a cost, it's an investment. Yeah! What a dummy. No wonder people would chirp me in the comments. This guy's a hack. It's very insightful, Matt. Well said. Episode 5 in the books. Matt got 2 events where he saved the business with one point of sale system, right? Ole! That's it.